We're in 2002 in the Kobe era, and I put prime Michael Jordan, LeBron James, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar into free agency. They're all going to sign with the team and have 5 years to put up as many points as possible. Whoever averages the most points per game over that 5-year span wins, and we're also going to look at accolades and other stuff like that. Michael Jordan starts off his career with the Houston Rockets, and he's going to be playing alongside Yao Ming and Steve Francis, a pretty solid team. And then Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he's playing on a really good Detroit Pistons team. The Pistons were comp around this time, so I feel like this is a solid squad. And LeBron, he's on a younger Warriors team, but they've still got some players over there. And yeah, they definitely have some players because Bron went out there and won over 70 games in his first season in the simulation, averaging almost a 30-point triple-double. You got to do a little bit of rounding up, but he almost had it. Yao Ming was the Rookie of the Year alongside Michael Jordan, Mike Miller was Sixth Man of the Year, and Kareem was the Defensive Player of the Year. Him and LeBron James averaged the same amount of points per game, and Walt McLeod was the Coach of the Year. That's the coach of the Warriors. They won 71 games. Crazy, man. Michael Jordan on the Houston Rockets All-NBA first team, LeBron's there, and Kareem's there. They were all out there getting buckets, but Michael Jordan was far behind LeBron James and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when it comes to his points per game average for his first season, but there's definitely going to be time for Mike to go out there and catch up. It's also going to depend on the situation these guys are in, who they're playing alongside, if they're going to end up scoring a ton of points. I mean, obviously these guys are going to get their buckets, but for them to put up really crazy numbers, it might be beneficial for them to not really have any help on their team. But all these guys ended up making the NBA playoffs in the first season, as you'd expect. These are some of the game's greatest players of all time. I'm not trying to get into the GOAT debate. We're just trying to have some fun here, man. It's a 2K video. Trust me, 2K doesn't do the best job of getting things accurate. We're just trying to have some fun out here, man. And in round number 1, all of our teams do go ahead and advance, and we've got Mike and LeBron James out west, while Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is out east. And it's looking like Mike and LeBron are going to meet in the conference finals, and that does happen while Kareem is working his way to the NBA finals out east. And this is going to be a fun series. LeBron versus Jordan. Oh man, am I excited for this one. We've got Mike on the Rockets and LeBron on the Warriors. His 71-win team is going up against this Rockets team that's also really good. And in game 1, it's close. Maybe I should have hopped in YouTuber, I know, but Michael Jordan's supporting cast really gets it done. I mean, only 17 for Mike, while LeBron drops 34 and 12, and he still can't get it done. So, does Mike get carried by his teammates? I don't know. I didn't say it. All right. And game number 2, the Warriors do bounce back, and then the Rockets take game numbers 3 and 4. But the Warriors are looking to make a furious comeback as LeBron James is trying to make another 3-1. He doesn't do it, though. He loses in game 7, and Michael Jordan beats LeBron James despite LeBron having a 71-win team. LeBron did everything he could, though, upping his play in the playoffs. It just wasn't enough, as Michael Jordan's Rockets, I think, just had a better supporting cast. Yeah, Bron won 71 games, but it just seems like in the playoffs, his squad wasn't able to get it done. I know some people are going to be saying, oh, it's just because Michael Jordan's got that dog in him. He's a better playoff performer. Yeah, whatever, man. In game number 1, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ends up winning, and Michael Jordan's team loses by 11 points in this one. Kareem doesn't have that crazy of a night, but he's really got a squad. I think he's got the best team out of all of these guys, but in game number 2, Mike's still trying to put up a fight. Maybe Michael Jordan can force the upset. I would call it an upset if this Rockets team beat out Kareem's squad. Kareem's going crazy in the playoffs, though, putting up some great scoring numbers. Already seeing our guys face off so much has been awesome. I'm hoping the rest of the video goes like this. In game number 2, it's back and forth, and again, YouTuber, I didn't hop in. My bad. I promise you, though, we will get some gameplay in this video. We're going 5 seasons, so we should be able to see some hop-in games, hopefully see some battles between our guys, but Kareem, oh my goodness, he's putting up some numbers. It wasn't enough in this one, as the Rockets go up 2-1 in the series, but the Pistons fight back back in game number 4, and now we're setting up a pivotal game 5 as Kareem drops a triple-double to get his team the win. In game number 5, come on, Danny, you got it. The Pistons and the Rockets end up going back and forth, and the Rockets take it home in this one. Michael Jordan with 37 points. That's the type of scoring I expected to see from Jordan in this video. We haven't seen a ton of huge games for Mike. Kareem puts up a big game, just isn't enough, and the Rockets win the championship here, led by Michael Jordan, 27 points per game, and a Finals MVP to top it off. So Mike, although he didn't score a ton, he gets a Finals MVP. So you can compare the accolades and everything at the end of this video as well, so that way you get the full picture. It's not just all about buckets, all right? Because if a guy averages like 40 and wins 3 games, y'all are going to call him an empty stats player. Maybe his team just sucks. I don't know, man. Is there really such thing as empty stats? It's the NBA. Oh yeah, also, some of our guys move teams. Now Kareem's on the Clippers and Michael Jordan's on the Nuggets, but LeBron's loyal. He stays with the Golden State Warriors. I mean, they just won 71 games. I don't really blame him for sticking around. All right, let's go ahead and let's get into season number 2, where LeBron James is once again your most valuable player. He shoots, almost 50-40-90. I was going to say 50-40-90, but the free throw, y'all know how it goes. LeBron's free throws, oh man. But nah, he's not even that bad. But hey, if I was in the league, I'd be at least shooting 90% from the line. Michael Jordan is on the All-NBA first team, and this year he's getting his buckets. This is what I wanted to see out of you, Mike. I guess in the new situation, he was able to score a little bit more. LeBron's scoring goes down significantly in year 2. So do his other numbers, but I mean, they're still winning games. He got the MVP, and Kareem, his scoring also drops in year 2. But so far, Michael Jordan has actually been able to make a comeback when it comes to the scoring. Now he's the leader between our 3 guys when it comes to buckets and points per game. All right. Let's go ahead and let's get into these playoffs. Michael Jordan is the all-defensive first team, so he is the all-defensive first team. Man, W commentary. But we've got the Clippers here in the playoffs. We got the Nuggets here, and the Warriors are the highest seed out of all of our teams. LeBron has really been getting some team success last year that didn't translate to his team making the finals. We'll see if he can make a run this season. The Denver Nuggets are looking to get out of the first round. They do that. The Warriors also are able to get out of the first round. And then when it comes to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, MJ eliminates him in 5 games. But to be honest, that Clippers team is just absolutely awful. I don't even blame Kareem for losing with that squad. That team sucked. Don't know how he wasn't averaging more points per game on that awful team, but I don't know, man. And the Denver Nuggets are able to make it to the conference finals. That means we've got a LeBron versus Jordan matchup. Did this already happen in the video? I don't really remember, bro. But we're going to see if we can get some gameplay. I want to see the Mike versus LeBron. And in game 1, we get exactly that. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to do this as a somewhat uncut gameplay because what happened in this was crazy. LeBron drives his way to the rim and gets the layup. That puts the Golden State Warriors up by 2 points with just over a minute remaining. Now, Michael Jordan is looking to answer. He's bringing the ball up the floor and he's trying to make a move. He gets right to the basket and slams it down to tie the game up. That was a quick bucket there from Michael Jordan. It took a little over 5 seconds for him to get down the floor and slam it home. Now, LeBron James needs to answer. This game is tied. We're under 50 seconds remaining. He's in the post, takes the hook, and it's good. So we've got a lot of quick back and forth scoring between LeBron James and Michael Jordan so far. Steve Kerr is reunited with the MJ here on the Denver Nuggets. He dishes the ball down to him, and Jordan gets yet another dunk. The game's tied again with less than 40 seconds remaining. This has been wild so far. But is LeBron going to answer? Yes. He slices his way to the rim and dunks it home. The Warriors are up 2, and that was another quick bucket. These guys are just going blow for blow, bucket for bucket. We'll see if Mike can do it again. Michael Jordan is trying to work his way to the rim, and he shakes his defender, but doesn't end up shooting, and he passes it to Steve Kerr. Now, what are his teammates doing, bro? Get the ball to Mike. Mike to the rim. He misses the layup, and then they get the board. Get the ball to Michael Jordan, bro. What are y'all doing? So now the Warriors are at the free throw line. Jason Richardson sinks the first free throw, and then the second second one ends up missing to leave the door open for Michael Jordan and the Denver Nuggets. They likely need a three. We'll see what they go for, though. Michael Jordan gets the ball and passes it to Steve Kerr for three. You can't leave him open. Steve Kerr hits the biggest shot of the game to tie it up with less than 10 seconds remaining. Jason Richardson misses the three like he did that free throw. Oh, Jay Rich, it's not looking good for you, but they're going to overtime, and in OT, the Denver Nuggets end up winning that one. Yo, I was kind of in my bag with the commentary there. Y'all can't even lie. I was kind of in my bag. All right, Antawn Jamison, though, almost 40 points. Mike, he's able to crack over 40 points in this one. A big game for Jordan as the Nuggets are able to get the game one dub in overtime. A great game there. And in game number 2, the Warriors are back. LeBron James has a big night. Well, that's about just an average night for LeBron, but almost 30 to lead his team to the W. In game number 3, the Golden State Warriors once again prevail, led by LeBron James. They win by 8 points. That's a 40 ball for Bron, almost a 40-point triple-double. And Michael Jordan, less than 30 points on the night. And Steve Kerr he's been hooping, 14 points in that one. Then the Denver Nuggets tie the series up with a 112-103 win. LeBron can't crack 30, neither can Mike, but Steve Kerr, he's out there getting buckets. Bro dropped almost 20 points with only 1 3, and Kerr was really known as a shooter in his career, and now he's coaching the greatest shooter of all time. That's like a full circle moment. All right, game 5 is going to be pivotal here, and LeBron James takes it by 10 points, and he doesn't even have a crazy game. He has 23 like the back of his jersey when he was playing in Cleveland, and the Warriors are able to win. Then they win the next one, and the series is over. Michael Jordan, pack your bags. It's time to go home because LeBron James is moving on to the NBA Finals. Last year it was Mike who got the best of LeBron, but this year it's LeBron moving on. Ooh, LeBron moving on. That was tough. All right. So we've got the Cavs versus the Warriors. LeBron's former team in real life, of course, in this simulation, he never ended up joining the Cavs. But the Warriors, they end up easily beating the Cleveland Cavaliers. Really, the conference finals was the more challenging series for Bron. Kind of a Lamid series there, but hey, he gets the job done in a sweep. That's really all that matters. He's an NBA champion, and Mike won the ring last year. We'll see who can get it this next season. LeBron James, once again the MVP. He's been running the league when it comes to getting these MVPs. Only a little over 24 points per game, but the assists, the boards, they're all there. LeBron's still doing his thing. And the Warriors kind of got a squad, so he might not really have the opportunity to score as much, but Michael Jordan has quickly taken the scoring reins in this simulation as he's been getting his buckets. He ended up averaging 28.5 points per game to put his career average at 28. And then LeBron James, he's only at 26.4 despite stacking up 3 MVPs. And Shaq actually takes Kareem's spot on the All-NBA first team. This year, Kareem's on All-NBA second, and bro kind of fell off, so it's looking like he's out of the race for the scoring. Mike's been the one really getting the buckets, and Mike and LeBron are at a ring apiece. So Kareem, you might be out of the race, bro, unless you make something happen this season. It's not looking good for you, I'm not going to lie. The Warriors are in here as the first seed, and then you also had the Clippers in here led by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. But where is Michael Jordan? Empty stats? Fake stats? He's putting up stats on the bad team. Oh, man. And I promise y'all, I'm not trying to hate on Jordan or hate on anybody in this video, bro. I'm just joking around. All right, but the Warriors, they might be frauds. They're going to a Game 7 against the 8th seed, but it's the Spurs. I wonder if they have Tim Duncan in them. And Josh Richardson ends up leading the team in scoring. Josh Richardson gets his buckets. So does Antawn Jamison. So, yeah, that's kind of why LeBron's scoring numbers might be a little bit lower. These guys were really out there getting their buckets, but LeBron's still doing his thing as well, and it's leading to wins. I mean, they barely beat the 8th seed, but, like, overall, it's been leading to wins for LeBron, and that's what really matters, right? Basketball is a team sport. And Kareem, he's able to beat the Suns in Game 7. Still don't have much hope for this Clippers team. They're not very good, but if Kareem could do something, that'd be really good for him. LeBron versus Kareem, it might be over for you, Kareem. I can't lie. LeBron's squad is much better, and LeBron's been running through the league with all these MVPs. He takes Game 1 and Game 2. Y'all do take one game, but maybe that was just a pity game because y'all are out of here. The Cavaliers, not the Cavaliers, this is the Warriors, bro. The Warriors are moving on to the finals. It's weird to see LeBron on the Warriors. Kind of crazy. But LeBron, 14 points in a Game 7. Oh, no, Leno Show ends up not really hooping in that one. They're taking on the Cavs again, and they once again get the W. LeBron James is your finals MVP. So 2 rings for Bron already. He's really out there doing his thing. Mike doesn't even make the playoffs this year, so even though he's getting those scoring numbers up, he isn't really getting as much wins as many. The grammar. Oh my goodness. The English teachers watching the video got to be mad. Do English teachers watch 2K videos? I bet we'll be all right. LeBron ends up getting his 4th straight MVP this year. Following the finals MVP, LeBron is back to do his thing once again. Jay Williams, 6th Man of the Year. LeBron DPOY. Yo, Bron's been running the league. He's been going crazy. Michael Jordan is taking reins of the scoring, though, because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he puts up another kind of mid-scoring season. He's pretty much out of the scoring race to see who can score the most points. And then LeBron James, I mean, his scoring numbers are cool, but when you compare him to those of Michael Jordan, yeah, he's just not really stacking up. Mike has been getting his buckets, averaging almost 29 points per game over this 4-year span. Last year is the final year of the Next year, come on, Danny. Next year is the final year of the simulation. So we'll see what ends up happening in that one. If somebody goes crazy with their scoring, maybe they could up their average to beat Michael Jordan. But neither Mike or Kareem end up making the playoffs. It's just LeBron James. So we're going to quickly simulate this. Bron runs the league. He basically won the simulation regardless of what the scoring numbers say. Bron's been doing it all. He has won 3 championships. Mike's got 1. Kareem's got 0. Kareem should have never joined the Clippers. That was a terrible decision because, oh man, they have not been doing anything. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the final season of the video where the Warriors kind of like stumble their way into the playoffs. This was one of their worst seasons, but LeBron, again, the MVP, he kind of puts up like not that crazy numbers, and his team didn't even win 50 games, but hey, they should just call the MVP the LeBron James Award because the way this man's been going crazy, getting all these MVPs, he has swept the MVP race in this so far, winning 5 MVPs. Well, not so far. This is the final season, so he did it. He won all the MVPs. Mike ends up leading the scoring race, though. So who can score the most points? Michael Jordan. But LeBron James has had the most team success and individual success, unless you count just getting buckets as individual success. I guess Michael Jordan wins, but overall, when it comes to accolades, LeBron has ran this video, but I think that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was definitely last. I'm so sorry, Kareem. I know he's probably going to be looking mad like he was when Bron passed the scoring record. He said he was happy, but hey, Kareem looked mad. I don't even blame him. Like, you had that record for so long, almost 4 decades, and then Bron passed it. I'd be a little mad too, but he ended up coming out saying a bunch of nice stuff. It was really cool. It's cool to see when older players end up congratulating these guys for passing achievements and all that stuff. Really cool to see Kareem like pass the ball to LeBron or like hand the ball to LeBron after he won the scoring record. But LeBron is making another finals run here, assuming he can get this Game 7 dub. But it goes to overtime. I should have hopped into this one. I didn't, though, and LeBron wins. He's going to the finals again. Can he complete the 4-peat to end off this video? That'd be absolutely wild. He's up against the New York Knicks, and the Knicks stop LeBron from getting the 4-peat. But we'll go ahead and take a look at the guys' accolades and the scoring numbers, and you can determine who you thought was the best in this video. Although I think objectively it was LeBron James. Michael Jordan was the guy who got the most buckets in the video, but LeBron was the guy who got the most championships, MVPs, DPOYs. He was doing it all, and I think we can all agree, regardless of where you stand about LeBron and Michael Jordan, that Kareem was the worst one in this video. I'm sorry, Kareem. We tried to give you a spotlight in the vid, but it didn't really work out. I'm not going to lie. Look at LeBron, though. 5 MVPs, 3 rings, and then 2 DPOYs. A really good performance from LeBron James in this one. And then Michael Jordan, he ends up winning 1 ring, 5 All-Star. Yeah, mid-cool Jordan. Not going to lie. It didn't turn out as good for Mike as I would have thought. I thought he might have dominated in this, but LeBron's the one who runs the simulation low-key. Mike gets the most buckets, Bron gets the most rings, and Kareem gets the most L's, I guess. I don't know, man. He didn't do that well, but hope y'all enjoyed. Have a great day. Be sure to like and subscribe.